Life in the UK test. The latest question and answer. Who was Sheikh Dean Mohammed? He wrote military books. Opened first curry house. He built schools. He became a politician. Opened first curry house. In 1810, Sheikh Dean Mohammed opened the first curry house in Britain called the Hindustan Coffee House. This was a big deal because it introduced Indian food to many British people. What are the MPs who do not represent any of the main political parties called? Opposition. House of Commons. The Speaker. Independent. If an MP does not have a political party, they are known as an independent. Who is Jenson Button? Tennis player. Formula One car racer. Captained the English football team. An athlete. Jenson Button is a Formula One car racer. What was Edward Elgar famous for? The pomp and circumstance marches. The portrait paintings. An influential landscape painter. Scottish doctor. Sir Edward Elgar wrote the well-known pomp and circumstance marches, especially March No. 1, often played at the last night of the proms. Where in the UK government sitting? Stormont. Holyrood. Downing Street. Westminster. The UK government is sitting in the Palace of Westminster, London. During 18th century, which important role appeared in the Parliament? The monarchy. Home Secretary. Prime Minister. Chief Officer. After Queen Anne's death in 1714, Parliament chose George I as king. Due to George's poor English, this increased his need to rely on his ministers. The most important minister in Parliament became known as the Prime Minister. Which tribe came to Britain from Northern Europe after the Romans left in AD 410? The Jutes, the Angles, and the Saxons. The Viking. The Normans. The Roman. In AD 410, the Roman army departed Britain to protect other regions of the Roman Empire and never came back. Subsequently, Britain was invaded once more, this time by northern European tribes, namely the Jutes, the Angles, and the Saxons. After the Roses' Wars, how Henry Tudor united two families? Killed House of Lancaster. Married Elizabeth of York. Married Mary Tudor. Defeated Richard III. To bring peace, Henry Tudor married Elizabeth of York, who was King Richard III's niece. This marriage united the two families and created the House of Tudor. Damon Hill, Lewis Hamilton, and Jenson Button are known for which sports? Cyclist. Tennis player. Distance runner. Motor sports. Motor sports. Each year, a Formula One Grand Prix event takes place in the UK, attracting top drivers and teams from around the world. Several British drivers, including Damon Hill, Lewis Hamilton, and Jenson Button, have achieved success and won the Formula One World Championship. In the Canterbury Tales, the storytelling contest takes place among a group of pilgrims travelling from where to where? From Paris to London. From London to Canterbury. From London to Scotland. From Canterbury to Europe. The Canterbury Tales features a storytelling contest among a group of pilgrims travelling from London to Canterbury. What kind of games people would play at pubs? Table tennis, cards, video game, pool and darts. Pubs, also known as public houses, hold significant cultural importance in the UK. Many people enjoy socialising with friends at pubs, which often serve as the community's social hub. Pub quizzes are a popular activity, and traditional pub games like pool and darts are enjoyed by many. In which battle did William I defeat King Harold? Battle of Hastings, Battle of Culloden, Battle of Trafalgar, Battle of Waterloo. In 1066, an invasion led by William, the Duke of Normandy, defeated Harold, the Saxon King of England, at the Battle of Hastings. Before the 18th century, what is the biggest source of employment in Britain? Teaching, agriculture, manufacturing, the ship industry. Before the 18th century, agriculture was the biggest source of employment in Britain. There were many cottage industries, where people worked from home to produce goods such as cloth and lace. What is NATO designed to ensure? Economic cooperation among nations, peace between members, expansion of military territories, control over global trade routes. The UK is also a member of NATO. NATO is a group of European and North American countries that have agreed to help each other if they come under attack. It also aims to maintain peace between all of its members. What is the name used for the bombing campaign during World War II when Germany bombed multiple UK cities? Operation Sea Lion, the Blitz, the Great Fire, Operation Overlord. Despite winning the Battle of Britain, Germany bombed British cities at night in a campaign known as the Blitz. Cities like Coventry were heavily damaged, but the British people showed resilience and unity, a spirit referred to as the Blitz spirit. The judge of a magistrate's court in Northern Ireland is legally qualified. True or false? True. In Northern Ireland, cases are heard by a district judge or deputy district judge, who is legally qualified and paid. What can the Welsh Government decide? Taxation, education, defence, immigration. Education. The Welsh Government has the power to make laws for Wales in 20 areas, including education and training, health and social services, economic development, housing. Are arranged marriages, where both parties agree to the marriage, acceptable in the UK? True or false? True. A marriage should be entered into with the full and free consent of both people involved. Arranged marriages, where both parties agree to the marriage, are acceptable in the UK. Forced marriage is where one or both parties do not or cannot give their consent to enter into the partnership. Forcing another person to marry is a criminal offence. Is the Scottish Parliament located in Glasgow? True or false? False. The Scottish Parliament was formed in 1999. It sits in Edinburgh, the capital city of Scotland. You don't need a TV license to watch TV on a computer. True or false? False. Everyone in the UK with a TV, computer, or other medium which can be used for watching TV must have a television license. What traditional foods use bacon, eggs, sausages, and black pudding? Full English breakfast, Scottish breakfast, Irish stew, Ulster fry. Ulster fry. Northern Ireland traditional foods: Ulster fry, a fried meal with bacon, eggs, sausage, black pudding, white pudding, tomatoes, mushrooms, soda bread and potato bread. What are the British scientists Sir Ian Wilmot and Keith Campbell famous for? Discovering penicillin. The cloning of the first mammal, Dolly the sheep. Creating the first artificial heart. Inventing the World Wide Web. The cloning of the first mammal, Dolly the sheep. In 1996, two British scientists, Sir Ian Wilmot and Keith Campbell, led a team which was the first to succeed in cloning a mammal, Dolly the sheep. That's it for today's video on the latest questions and answers for the Life in the UK test. We hope you found this information helpful in your preparation for the test. Remember, the more you practice, the better prepared you'll be to pass with flying colours. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more updates and tips to help you succeed. If you have any questions or want us to cover specific topics in future videos, leave a comment down below. Good luck with your studies, and we'll see you in the next video. Take care and stay confident. You've got this.